Let's go find it out. Oh crap.
Sir, coordinates for quasi-space portal G have been integrated into League charts. This phenomenon is located within the Azazel system.
Okay, we already knew that.
ICOM offline.
So, can we get back out to a place that actually is a colony that we can use for fuel? Okay, we kicked them out. Is there a... There's a Duke colony right there. Okay. So we can go to the Duke colony for fuel. That was a big mistake on my part, so time to go kill some Dax. One would assume.
Avowal. Human from Earth must be destroyed.
Alright, so we've taken care of the Dax, and I've actually lost a guy crashing into the planet like I said I was wanting to not do. Okay, use the airplane. There we go, and we have this red spiral rail. Ooh. I'm so proud of it. So, because we're kind of screwed without fuel, we need to go find a colony or something just to get fuel, and to replace that ship we lost. Okay. So I'll be back once we're ready to go again. Okay, so we're ready to go. That didn't take very long. They had a lot of fuel here already, and we replaced and upgraded the rest of our ships. So let's go back to the Ulk and see what they want to say to us about their the thing. Give us some answers to our questions. Let's hope they're... that bug? Okay.
You may proceed to Haven, the home of the Ulk. Give the rail to the Master Inheritor.
Okay, his original thing probably bugged out, so let's talk to him.
Greetings, fellow sentient. I am the Master Inheritor. Do you have the red spiral rail? Or are you prepared to admit that you are Craven Crux spy?
Here we go.
Ah, the rail. Symbol of precursor heritage. Now none can deny the Ulk as full inheritors of the precursors.
Okay. Yeah.
Trust. That is going too far. We know you are not a Crux spy, but then, we knew that long before we met you. Yes, we know all about you. The Crux told us that you are their sworn enemy.
Damn right.
We attacked you so we could discover the secrets of your ship. We lied to manipulate you into attacking the Daktaklak so you could bring us the red spiral rail.
Jerks. Yeah,
You would have risked life and limb to get the rail for nothing more than our goodwill? I think not.
Well, yeah.
You would? We cannot believe such a thing. You irritate us, human. You stir us to doubts. We do not wish to discuss this any further.
Okay.
Enough. Ask your questions or leave.
Okay.
Ask your questions.
So we can find out quite a bit about them.
We are the Ulk. We are a great race of brilliant scholars who study the great mysteries of the precursors. We are the true inheritors of the precursor legacy.
Very humble.
We are all that remains of the precursors, for we evolved from saprophyte spores in the greatest precursor base in all of known space.
That's pretty gross.
We neither expect you to understand or appreciate the beauty of such a relationship.
Okay.
We evolved by growing from spores in the precursor food stocks, and possibly as spores on the very bodies of the dead precursors, if they died and did not translate their bodies somewhere else. We don't know for certain. But we do know that this is the closest possible connection to the precursors, and legitimizes our claim as their inheritors. It also gives us a deep, enduring connection to the precursors that lesser species could never understand. It allows us to maximize our precursor potential.
Okay. Remember that our own guys talked about precursor potential?
Evolution of intellect appears to occur in a remarkably similar manner in all parts of all galactic quadrants. Through a process we do not fully understand, all races evolve toward a single master form of forms, as if driven by an unseen but all-powerful formula. The precursors were the pinnacle of this form of forms. Save for the Ulk, all races are but a whisper of the precursors' towering intellect.
Everybody seems to think that they were the precursors.
You must understand that the Ulk evolved in the greatest precursor cache known to exist. Races which evolve near a precursor site take a great leap in intellect when they reach the advanced stage of development, when they can decipher the precursor technology. You are a good example of this, Captain. You see, all your accomplishments in defeating a powerful slaving empire in your home quadrant and ending their doctrinal wars can be traced to one source: the fortuitous accident of your having been born upon a precursor planet. So imagine how far our species could advance, evolving here, in the midst of the greatest precursor cache known to exist.
Seems like a pretty solid theory, but yeah.
That is true. To begin, your species had developed far enough to be capable of the most rudimentary understanding of precursor technology. And you were born with a mutation that allowed for a precocious intellect. But ultimately, you were born and raised on a precursor treasure trove, where you could unleash the full extent of that intellect. You maximized your precursor potential. This allowed you to create an actual precursor vessel. Though you did not actually create anything, did you? You merely deciphered how to push the start button.
Hey, and I bought a bunch of guns for it and stuff. Yeah, rapport with the computer. That sounds, let's move on.
It is odd that you would be able to accomplish that so soon after your race developed spaceflight. Most races cannot interpret precursor devices until many centuries after they have left the surfaces of their worlds. But then, most races are given space technology by other races. Humans are one of the few races that uplifted themselves. That shows an ability to manifest your precursor potential. But, nevertheless, your race has far to go to begin to truly comprehend the mysteries of the precursors.
That's probably true.
That is all I will tell you about that.
Precursors are mysterious. So let's, I think we already know the answer to this question, but...
We are all that remains.
Okay, we know this.
Ask.
Let's ask about the red spiral rail.
Ah, the rail. The red spiral rail. Built eons ago by the precursors to seek out the true inheritors of their ages-old dynasty. When the precursors mysteriously vanished millennia ago, they left the rail to find those races that have manifested their precursor potential.
Okay.
Is it not obvious? The rail must be broken. Those thrice accursed Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak must have tampered with it.
Okay, well, give it to us. We're good at fixing things.
The Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak are notorious for defiling the most sacred of precursor artifacts. They seek to force the precursor artifacts to prove their deluded narcissistic theories. The Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak may well be a precursor creation, but they cannot be the inheritors of the precursors. Their thinking is utterly alien from the other artifacts, and far less elegant. Though we will assist the Crux when it helps us, we will not work with the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak.
Allied to the Crux.
We do not ally with the Crux, but we help them when it suits our purposes. Likewise, we do not ally with you, but we will help you when it suits our purposes.
Seems reasonable.
Do not underestimate the Crux. Though the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak are deluded and the Katang are drooling half-wits, the Ploxis are ruthlessly clever and wickedly devious. Overconfidence can kill.
That's true.
Of course. It is a matter of when they betray us, not if they betray us. But we are prepared for them.
They seem to know, yeah, that the Crux are bad.
That I will not tell you. But I will tell you that we fully expect you to betray us as well. All creatures can be expected to betray others when it meets their needs.
Okay. Yeah.
We shall see, human. We shall see.
Okay. Why do you hate the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak?
The Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak are notorious. The Dak-Tak-Lak... Their thinking is...
Okay, we already know this. Relationship.
We
with
do
Crux.
not ally. Do not
Okay, same thing. Same thing as before.
ask.
Let's see about the Rainbow Worlds.
The Rainbow Worlds point the way to the galactic core and the ancient powers that slumber there. Stay away from the galactic core. Certain death lies that way. The greatest precursor secrets are not for the likes of you. All knowledge has a price, and this knowledge may harrow your soul.
Okay.
I warn you, human, do not test the patience of the Ulk on this score. The greatest secrets of the precursors are for the Ulk alone.
I don't know what they really expect us to do. They can't really stop us. Yeah.
You have been warned.
Okay. What is going on with cyberspace?
It is with grave uneasiness that I must concede that the Ilk do not know. But lest you think us helpless here on Haven, I must inform you that we do have emergency transport between the stars.
We do have one of those portals.
We will not tell you what it is. Ask a different question.
Okay. What's the deal with the Eternal Ones?
Such information is not meant for the ears of lesser sentients like you. It would harrow your very soul.
I'd probably be scared if I knew what that meant.
Ask your questions, human.
Alright, let's ask about the Conch Rock.
Ah, yes. A conch rock. Many Claire-Conkler are born from that living stone. Flakes from the mother rock. It is of such overwhelming value to the Claire-Conkler that if you broke the rock, the Claire-Conkler would reject all other orders and follow you to the ends of the universe to try to destroy you. The safety of the conch rock overrides everything else to the Claire-Conkler.
That sucks.
No, it kills no living Claire-Conkler, just potential life. The conch rock is less a living being than a strand of genetic material is a sentient being. Destroying the conch rock kills no Claire-Conkler, just as destroying a handful of seeds kills no forest.
Okay. Let's ask about the Sun device.
Ah, yes. We have a sun device, but it will cost you dearly.
Name your price.
I will give you the sun device now. But if you find a precursor artifact called the Eternal One Signal Deflector, you must give it to me. Consider this a test of your vaunted League honesty. For I believe that your precious League rules are a sanctimonious stratagem designed to inculcate in you a sense of pious superiority. But you will jettison those rules as soon as it becomes convenient to you. Once I give you this sun device, I believe you will not return, but keep the Eternal One Signal Deflector for yourself.
He's probably right.
I will answer no further questions. You must choose.
Okay.
Here is the sun device. I await my Eternal One signal deflector.
Okay, there's not really anything we can do to get the Sun device any other way, I don't think. So let's offer him membership.
We are strictly neutral. We join none, but exploit all for our own purposes.
What assholes. Okay.
We shall not change our minds.
Okay, I think we've...
Such
Okay,
ask your
we're pretty much done for now.
return if you have.
Alright, so, for now, I think we should go back to a planet that has some fuel and stuff, so that we can deal with our stuff. And actually, we got a lot of fuel, but let's go to someplace that we can sit at for a while. It's got a lot of fuel. And figure out what we need to do next. Alright, so we are going to now finish off the thing with the Claire Conqueror, so we know, because we know what they're up to and stuff. So let's go visit them.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah. We got stuff for you this time.
The Conch Rock. We must have it.
Now you gotta do this in kind of a roundabout way. I want to talk to them about basically the things that would give us this conclusion.
We would have to hunt down the Destroyer in a vengeance hunt that surpasses all other duties and obligations, except protecting the Queen.
Okay.
All other restrictions on the Claire Conqueror are suspended until the Destroyer and all his allies are dead.
Okay. Well, what about the areas that the Crux are off limits?
Yes, all other restrictions are lifted.
Interesting. What about this?
Then we owe you the greatest of boons.
Okay. Well, now we have to threaten to bust the Conch Rock.
No! We will destroy you. We swear a vengeance hunt as vicious as has ever been sworn.
Okay. So basically what you have to do is you have to run to Warp Station Clash Cog and beat them there. They will chase you in a second, but they don't start immediately for some reason. Here they come. I'm gonna talk to them.
Now we will destroy you.
Yeah.
You cannot distract the Claire Conqueror from our deadly task. We are remorseless. We are relentless. We are,
Speechless.
we must destroy you. No, we must grant you a boon. Kill.
See, I don't even know why they want to kill us. We didn't actually destroy the Conch Rock.
Yes, it is done. To honor your service, we rescind the vengeance hunt that is upon your head.
Of course, the Vengeance Hunt's probably just for, threatening to do it.
The Queen, our Queen, is back. Our time of servitude is over. We are free from the honorless Crux.
Woohoo!
We swear the most relentless vengeance hunt in history against the Katang, the Dak-Dak-Lak-Pak, and the vile Bloxus. We will not rest until their leaders have paid in full for their crimes against sentience.
Sweet. They do like the Vengeance Hunts.
Friend human, You have delivered us from our ignominious servitude. Though we no longer owe you a boon, we still wish to express our gratitude.
Awesome. Join our stuff.
We shall join your league. Though the Claircontler are solitary beings, you have proven your worth. If your league is like you, it too is honorable. But remember that we can only remain so long as the league is honorable.
More or less.
We shall send ships. Goodbye for now.
Bye. Alright, so let's reset up the colony real quick.
Greetings, noble leader of the League of Sentient Races.
And see if they have any information for us. But secrets of the Crux.
The Crux told us few secrets, but we know the Dak-Tak Lak-Pak lied to you about the Chenjesu being related to the Eternal Ones. The Murnmurm are not an Eternal One summoning device. The Dak-Tak Lak-Pak wanted to get rid of the Chimur because the Chimur ships are so powerful and so effective against them. The Dak-Tak Lak-Pak wanted to make the Murnmurm into slaves, but the Murnmurm were inoperative after the bifurcation. So the Dak-Tak Lak-Pak dumped them somewhere. We do not know where, but they said they dumped them somewhere. You could never reach them.
Well, that sucks, because we actually have the other part we need for resurrecting the Chimur.
That's all we know.
Figure out how to get that later. Alright, so, right now I think we have to wait for something else to happen, so I'm going to be cutting here, and I will see you next time.